Hello friends, welcome to Shivasaiforyou-Basic Electrical YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to provide solutions for week 6 in PTL course. The subject is network analysis. Okay, let me solve the first question. So they given a two-loop circuit, coupled circuit concept. So this you consider as a left loop and right loop. So they mentioned the switch is closed at t equals to 0. Switch will be going to close at t equals to 0. Before that, switch was open. Under that condition, no current flowing in the circuit. That is what given. Before that, no current was flowing. And for t greater than or equal to 0, the currents I1 of t and I2 of t is expressed like this. I1 of t is a1 plus b1 e power minus t by tau u of t. And I2 of t is a2 plus b2 e power minus t by tau u of t. And they are asking find the values of the constants a1 b1 a2 b2 and then the value of tau. Okay, so when switch is closed for t greater than or equal to 0, then I1 of t current flows in left loop and I2 of t current flows in right loop. So let me apply KVL to the left side loop. So minus to plus rise 30 minus 10 I of t. If I take to right side, it become plus. So according to that, I written equation. I grouped all the variables and constant one side. Okay, that is 30 and plus 10 I1 of t plus 3.6, okay, d I1 of t by dt and minus 1.8 d I2 by dt. See, for applying KVL for first loop, now this current will, for this particular inductor, it will become negative. So minus 1.8 d I2 by dt. So grouping all the terms. Now represent the above equation in S domain or Laplace. What is the Laplace transformation of constant 30 by S? Okay. 10. What is I1 of t? I1 of S. What is d I1 by dt? So if you expand this by differentiation in time domain property, okay, Laplace in Laplace domain, this becomes, this expansion d I1 by dt expansion becomes S I1 of S minus I of 0 minus, but I of 0 minus is 0. So therefore we can write 3.6 S I1 of S. Grouping I1 of S one side, we can get 10 plus 3.6 S I1 of S minus, similarly for this one also, d I2 by dt, expand this by time differentiation in time domain property. So we get S I2 of S minus I2 0 minus, but I2 0 minus is 0 because before 0 minus means switch was open for t less than 0, means no current flows. Okay, that's why we not written I2 0 minus. So therefore this becomes 1 minus 1.8 S I2 of S. Take that as equation 1. In the same way, apply KVL to the right side loop. See, they given 0.9 Henry and 4 ohm. Okay, for these two elements, I2 current starts flowing. Okay, so that we can write it as, okay, so grouping all the terms one side. So here 1.8, this mutual inductance, okay, will also plays important role. Now we are applying KVL for this loop. Now this mutual inductance will carry this current. Okay, so 1.8 d I1 by dt, okay, is equal to 4 I2 of t plus 0.9 d I2 by dt. Again represent this in Laplace domain. 1.8 S I1 of S is equal to 4 plus 0.9 I2 of S. Okay, but I2 0 minus is 0. Okay, now this equation 2, whatever we written here, equation 2, in this, from this we can write I2 of S is equal to 1.8 S I1 of S divided by 4 plus 0.9 S. Whatever the equation I2 of S you got, substitute in equation 1. Okay, then we can get like this. So from 1 and 2 we get 30 by S, 10 plus 3.6 S I1 of S minus 1.8 S as it is, you take 1.8 S, okay, into, in place of I2 of S, put this equation. Okay, so 1.8 S 1.8 you will get minus 3.24 S into S square divided by 4 plus 0.9 S I1 of S. Just I taken this equation. This equation is written from equation 2. I represented I2 of S. After getting I2 of S, substituted here. Okay, then rewritten that equation. Okay, got it. So after that, simplification, 30 by S, okay, into I1 of S. See, we got all this take an I1 of as a common factor, this plus this term you will get after by taking LCM and all, by doing a lot of simplification. So we get like this: 10 plus 3.6 s 4 plus 0.9 s minus 3.24 s square divided by 4 plus 0.9 s. So multiply each and everything. So finally this 3.24 s square, and you will get like this, both are opposite sign, cancel each other. Now you write the remaining part. So remaining will be, okay, this much. So 9s plus 14.4 s. By adding this, you will get 23.4 s plus 40 divided by 4 plus 0.9 s into I1 of s is equal to 30 by s. Now in this I1 of s can be written as just cross multiply. That's it. Okay. So 30 into this one, 4 plus 0.9 s, okay, divided by s into this one, to s into 23.4 s plus 40. By simplification further, 30 into 4 120 plus 30 into 0.9 27 s divided by s into 23.4 s plus 40. Now you should find the solution of this equation by using partial fraction method. So by partial fraction method, so what is the left hand side? What is this entire equation is I1 of s, 120 plus 27 s into 23.4 s plus 40, and so from that we get a by s plus b by a by first term divided by b by 23.4 s plus 40. So we got this one, b by 23.4 s plus 40. Now you take the LCM. For a you will get this term, for b you will get this term. Okay, LCM bit cancel. Then we can write like this: 120 plus 27s is equal to a into, okay, this one 23.4s plus 40 plus b into s. Okay, further simplify: 23.4s a plus bs plus 40a. So now I am grouping all the s terms in the entire equation. S term is there here. Okay, 23.4 a, and here also s term b is equal to, what is the s term coefficient? 27. Okay, and the constant, grouping all the constant terms. What is constant? 120 is constant here, and what is constant here? 40a. 40a is equal to 120. From that a is equal to 120 by 40, you will get a 3. After getting a value, put it here, substitute here. Take this equation, 23.4a plus b 27. So putting the value of a is 3. So we got a value 3. Okay, 3 plus by simplification we get finally b value minus 43.2. After getting a and b value, see these itself are not the values of constant they are asking. a1 and b1 is different, a and b is different. Okay, so finally I1 of s is equal to, okay, this entire thing we return like this. Okay, what is the value of a? 3 by s plus, what is the value of b? Minus 43.2 divided by 23.4s plus 40. Now 3 by s plus minus 43.2 divided by, see I taken this 23.4 outside, and then we return like this, s plus 40 by 23.4. Okay, now divide this and this. Why I am arranging means, in order to apply formula, okay, inverse Laplace transform. We know that Laplace transform e power minus at is equal to 1 by s plus a. So in order to get in that format, so I represented like this. So next further we can write like this. Further simplification, same thing I written here. I1 of s is equal to 3 by s minus 1.846 divided by s plus 1.709, means this value 40 by 23.4, that fraction, minus 43.2 by 23.4 is this much, minus 1 point, that is 846, and that is that ratio. What is that ratio here? This one, 40 divided by 23.4, 40 divided by 23.4, so that one gives 1.709. So taking inverse Laplace transform of this, we get I1 of t is equal to constant, no, 3 minus, take this one outside, 1.846 e to the power of minus 1.709. Okay, if you're not representing into u of t, then you can write it here, as a t, because t into u of t is t only. Okay, so now we got final expression I1 of t. you should compare that with these equations. I1 of t, a1 plus b1 e power minus t by tau. In this format, you should compare. So from that we got what is the value of a1? A1 is 3. What is the value of b1? Minus 1.846. See these values to be entered. You should enter a1 3 and b1 minus 1.846 in the assignment. Okay, there you can enter these values. So we know that remember Laplace transformation of e power minus at is 1 by s plus a, and Laplace transform of a is a by s. So we got equation for I1 of t. Similarly, we need to get equation for I2 of t. So for that, we know that equation I2 of s we already written from the starting only. What is I2 of s? 1.8s I1 of s divided by 4 plus 0.9s. Take this equation so as it is and enter the value of I1 of s. What is the value of I1 of s? What is the value of I1 of s? This one. 120 plus 27s divided by s into 23.4s plus 40. That value you should enter it here. So I return I2 of s, okay, this equation, and then I1 of s what we got that I entered here. Okay, now you can multiply this and this. Okay, this yes and this yes will get cancelled. That is what written in the second step. 1.8s, 120 plus 27s, 4 plus 0.9s, s into 23.4s plus 40, s get cancelled. Okay, now here, okay, 1.8, okay, 120 plus 27s divided by 4 plus 0.9s, that I made it one group, into 1 divided by 23.4s plus 40. Okay, 1.8. See this one, 120 plus 27s plus 4 plus 0.9s. You do this simplification, this entire thing will become 30. Okay, so that I will show it here. So 120, you take 120 as a common factor. Okay, then what you will get? 1 plus 27 by 120 yes over numerator side. The similar denominator side, take 4 common factor. 4, 1 plus 0.9 by 4 yes. What is 120 by 4? 30. Okay, let numerator 1 plus 27 by 120. You do it in calculator. 27 divided by 120. So how much you will get? 0.225. So what you can write? 0.225 yes divided by 1 plus 0.9 by 4. You do it in calculator. That also you will get 0.225 yes. 1 plus 0.225 yes, 1 plus 0.225 yes get cancelled. You will get 1. 30 into 1 is 30. Got it? So into 1 by 23.4s plus 40. So now, so we get, now multiply this everything. 1.8 into 30, you will get a 54. 54 by 23.4s plus 40. Again, take this 23.4 outside. So we get s plus 40 by 23.4. 54 by 23.4 is 2.307. 1 by s plus 40 by 23.4. See, now I represented in order to apply Laplace formulas directly. So now, taking inverse Laplace transform, we get I2 of t is equal to 2.307 e power minus, see for this one, 1 by s plus a is e power minus at. What is the value of a? 40 by 23.4. 40 by 23.4. Okay, instead of writing t here, I not written that is u of t, because t into u of t is equal to t only. Okay, so next, so I2 of t can be represented as, see we got expression like this. So what is given in the question? a2 plus b2 e power minus t by tau. What we got in the solution? A2 is not there in the final solution. We have like this, b2 something e power exponential term we have. So we don't have this one. Okay, a2 is not there. So therefore, so we can write it as 0 plus something 2.307 e power minus 40 by 23.4 t. A2 is 0 and what is value of B2? 2.307. So now tau value. So I written here e power minus t by tau. This entire thing is e power minus 40 divided by 23.4 t. So where tau will be like this, 23.4 by 40. Okay, e power minus t. Put this value of tau here. Okay, that is 23.4 by 40. Simplify, you will get e power minus 40 by 23.4 t. So e power minus t by tau direct value is minus 40.23.4. You will get this when putting tau is equal to 23.4 by 40. So tau is 23.4 by 40. Value of tau is 0.585. Otherwise, left loop. Okay. What is a time constant? We know that tau is L by R. Okay. Okay. In the left loop. Okay. In the left loop. Okay. Tau is L by R. What is L value? 3.6. What is R? 10. So tau 1 is left loop. 3.6 by 10, 0.36. Similarly, right loop. Tau 2 is what? Again L by R. What is L value? 0.9 by R. 0.9 by R. Okay. You will get 0.225. Adding we get. So tau is equal to tau 1 plus tau 2. Tau 1 is in the left loop total time constant is 0.36 and in the right loop total time constant is 0.225. The overall time constant is 0.585. Okay, so got it, 0.585. This is the value of tau. See, you see in the both the equation. Okay, see in I2 of equation e power minus 40 by 23.4. Okay, here also you will get same thing, 1 by s plus a. If you take a Laplace of this, okay, you will get e to the power of minus 40 by 23.4 only. Okay, but that value written here 1.709. What is this value? 1.709. Okay, this ratio 40 by 23.4 is this one. Okay, so in both I1 of t and I2 of t, in both I1 of t and I2 of t, we have same value of tau. Okay, that is 40 by 23.4. So the overall tau is 0.585. That, so this is called shortcut. Okay, finding the time constant. Okay, so thanks for watching the video. So next numerical upload soon, assignment second numerical. Have a nice day. So please kindly refer your friends to my channel, those who have taken this course, so they can score good marks in the assignment. Okay, so now onwards the assignment questions will be difficult. Week 7 to week 12 all the questions will be difficult, so I'll try my level best to provide good proper solution. Okay, so have a nice day, take care, meet you on next numerical.